I think you guys know who I'm going to go with, and it's not. I'm gonna change up a little bit here. I don't think that this team got significantly better from last season. I'm going to go with my Minnesota Twins. And I'm going to explain to you why I think they're winners. Okay. Now, some of the moves they made. Let's recap. They swooped in and got Carlos Correa on what I think is a really good deal for them. I think that they saw the market, they had the relationship already, and they said, let's go get our guy. So they bring him in. You could say, well, Trev, they had him last year. Trev didn't really do anything. Okay. The reason I say that they're the biggest or one of the biggest winners of the offseason is think about where the franchise would be if Carlos Correa didn't sign back with them. We're talking about a middling team for sure for the foreseeable future. And then you have all these guys kind of, ending their team control, and you have to make decisions. What are we going to do? But you bring in Carlos Correa now for 6 years, and now it's like we're still in it. We're in the hunt. We're going to be playoff contenders for the foreseeable future. If they lose him and he's not there, the whole mindset changes of the fan base. I'm pretty sure of the front office and the players on the field. I mean, you're sitting there. You got a nice group of players here, but if you lose him, it all goes back to just being maybe a 500 club. So I think signing him was huge. They bring in Christian Vasquez. Now they have the Luis Arraez trade. They bring in another starting pitcher. And now you can kind of look at their starting pitching and say, there's not like aces. Potentially there could be with Joe Ryan. Sonny Gray can pitch like an ace, but I think he got enough good quality starting pitching there between Ober, Lopez, Ryan, Sonny Gray, a couple guys coming up. Simeon Woods Richardson, Louis Varlin. Like there's guys that they can fill the rotation with. I like the pitching depth that they have. And then, you know what? I think Joey Gallo, I think he's going to thrive in Minnesota. I don't think playing in New York, it's hard. You guys always say it. It's a badge of honor for you guys to say that. I think he's going to enjoy the friendly confines. I think they might hit him lead off. Oh, we'll see how that goes for him.
Playing in LA didn't help him.
It's different. Minnesota, they love you. It's warm. It feels good. It's a good place to play. Let me finish, James. I think there are other teams that improved their roster more than the Twins did, but I don't think there's a team that saved the next 3 or 4 years like the Twins did. If Carlos Correa is out of town, I just think the atmosphere, I think the zeitgeist about the team is completely different. So they save face by doing that. And I'm going to Twins Fest, so I wanted to pump it up.
Nice.
I do like the Twins moves. I had them on my winners list. It wasn't the top 1 or 2, but I did have them on my list. I do like their pitching staff for the regular season a lot if they're healthy. I think that you got a bunch of guys that can keep you in games. And I like Vasquez pickup. I think he's a gamer of a catcher. I think he brings it every day. He's going to keep his pitchers locked in. He's going to give you clutch hits when you can and just like good at bats, even if the result isn't great. We've seen him do that for a while now. The numbers at the end offensively might not be amazing, but the feeling he leaves you with is like, I trust him. He can get it done, which is an interesting formula. But I do like that. Their lineup is all injury situational. Like Buxton, how many he's going to play? Correa, I think he's going to be healthy, and I like that. But you got a lot of other players here. Like, I don't love that Gallo's the starting 9 plan right now. And some other stuff. Even Kepler.
We'll see how that turns out. We'll see how spring training goes. We'll see what they do. They bring in Michael A. Taylor, which I think will lead to Buxton probably playing more games. And maybe he slots in a DH a little bit more, and that Taylor run around in center field. He had a really good year defensively last year. So that could help. I forgot to mention him in my monologue there. But I don't know. I believe in Joey Gallo. I guess I have some guys I just can't quit. And I think Gallo is he has the ability there. And if he's in the right situation, it could click, and I hope it does. If that clicks, I think that they're probably favorites to win the AL Central.
Yeah, he just needs to change his hitting approach. It's nothing to do with fans or pressure. It's like sorry, I cut you off. It's just like a bugaboo of mine. It's like this guy is getting so many excuses besides the fact that, like, Chris Davis, if he wasn't doing what he did in Baltimore, would he have gotten this much love and support from the public? Oh, it's just so hard. It's pressure. It's like, no, dude, you have one swing and everybody knows it. Like, Chris Davis got crushed. Joey Gallo's doing the same exact thing, and he's getting all this sympathy because New York's hard. So it irks me.
No, you don't say it like that. You guys say, like, New York's a tough place to play. You don't say it like that. You guys it's a badge of honor.
When you suck, it sucks to play there. When you play well, it's really, really good to play there. But that's not why he struggled.
Do you have any advice for me to give to Joey? Because I'm going to see him this weekend.
Develop a second swing. Like, have two approaches. There's no shift now.
Okay.
You can hit doubles to right field now. He's fast. So he doesn't need to just uppercut everything because high fastballs are just going by him.
No shift now means he doesn't have to change the approach. It's probably the fear that you probably should have.
No shift now means he doesn't have to aim over the shallow right fielder's head.
That's true.
He can just fucking smack it on a line past second base.
Sonny Gray.
I'm looking for comeback player of the year.
Sonny Gray, his teammate. People said a lot of the same stuff. One pitches, one hits, though.
Sonny Gray was really bad at home and really good on the road. I do think New York played a factor for him. It is true for some cases, but, like, Gallo never tried anything new.
You don't have anything else on my Twinkies, Jake?
You had a lot of it, Trev. I like that they've, like we talked about, have retooled their pitching over time. And no, I mean, you know, if Gallo does click, it looks like a genius signing. I don't know. I wouldn't bet on it. How about that? And then, yeah, I think what you're saying overall, and as a proud former employee of the Twins, both of us, where this ship could have landed, because remember, the Twins had that, you know, we're running the AL Central, and then they kind of just pooped the bed, and the White Sox looked like monsters. Remember, Buxton's contract was coming up. Are they going to trade Buxton? The fact that they've locked up Buxton and Correa for the next little bit, you're right. It's changed the outlook of. We could very easily be doing a Twins. We could have been doing a Twins TPP that would have been like, well, the Twins are in full rebuild. They're not. I mean, and like I'm saying, I'm buying their stock over White Sox stock right now, which if you told me that last year, I would have said you were nuts. So.
Yeah, and they got some real deal prospects coming too. So this is, I think, again, stop. The Twins' outlook, again, I'll say it, why I picked them. If they didn't bring in Carlos Correa, we are talking about a team that is just trying to tread water for the next 3 or 4 years. And I think this makes them, it gives them the ability to make other supplemental moves that they wouldn't make if he wasn't there.
I fully agree with you. I also think, like, with the Angels, we said other teams in the division got better. With the Twins, other teams, White Sox, we're saying lose, and Tigers and Royals aren't winning, and the Guardians are going to be there.
They got better. The Guardians got better.
But they're within reach because yes. So I like the pick. Jake, do you want to go second on your winner?